Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the PGW Tag Team Championship. Introducing the first challenger, hailing from Pennsylvania. He weighs in tonight at 192 pounds, Joe Biden. Well, that is not the Chattanooga Choo-Choo, that is the clobberer of Congress, the savage of the Senate, Mr. Joe Biden. Former President of the United States. And of course, the man that beat him for that belt back in 2024 is going to be teaming up with him here tonight. The match was supposed to take place last night, but these two getting into a brawl backstage. Biden and Trump brawling over a disagreement. I believe they couldn't agree on which theme music they were going to come to the ring to. Of course, Joe Biden wanted the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. Donald Trump wanted something else. They managed to put the differences aside for now, and we've come up with a compromise. As here comes Donald Trump now with his favourite entrance music.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his tag team partner. He hails from New York and weighs in tonight at 249 pounds, the current reigning President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump, the man that beat Joe Biden back in 2024 in a hellacious Hell in a Cell match to once again become President of the United States. These two men have had a storied rivalry, some of the greatest wrestling matches I've ever had the privilege of seeing in my lifetime. The question is, can these two men forget about the presidency here tonight? Can they put the differences aside? Because one thing is for sure, when these two men are united, they are a formidable force inside of that squared circle. Can they put the personal differences aside here and hopefully become the PGW Tag Team Champions? Well, unfortunately for them, the team that currently hold those belts are one unstoppable force inside that squared circle, as here they come now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. Hailing from England and weighing in tonight at a combined weight of 373 pounds, the tag team of Lemmy and Rick Astley.
Well, Lemmy and Rick Astley becoming the first ever tag team champions just 1 week ago at Battle Zone if you missed it. It was an unbelievable event, well worth going and watching that back. It was a 14 tournament to crown the first ever champions. Lemmy, of course, had a miracle performed by Jesus in his locker room, turning all of his Jack Daniels into water. It looked like Lemmy was abandoning Rick Astley in the final match, but Lemmy was just going to the bar to get tanked up, and when he returned, well, he had what can only be described as superhuman strength. The question is, will he have that strength here tonight? I'm not aware of this being a dry county. As Lemmy set to square off here with former President Joe Biden. Look at that. Lemmy trying to charge in. Biden showing those brawling skills. This man had a few dust-ups in his time on the streets of Pennsylvania, but a nice drop kick by Lemmy. Biden and Trump here hoping to become the tag team champions. But Lemmy and Rick Astley, they don't want to let those belts go. This is going to be one hell of a contest, that's for sure, as Lemmy really doing a number now on former President Biden. Charges in, and look at that. Technically 3 presidents went down there when Lemmy charged in with that forearm. Now gets the tag to Rick Astley, trying a bit of double team move. Look at this, the heart attack. Phenomenal tag team move there. The heart attack. Now Astley with the lateral press. The shoulders down. Referee was making the count, but Joe Biden's got a little bit more left in the tank yet. The clobberer of Congress, the savage of the Senate, and the brawler of Boston, even though I don't think he's from Boston, but I bet he's done a bit of brawling in every single state across the United States of America. And look at Biden, he's confused. Fighting the man that's no longer the legal man, Lemmy, as Rick Astley now goes behind. Look at this stretch, look at this submission maneuver. Tremendous amount of pain on the rotation cuffs. Referee forcing a break there though. Biden was in the ropes as this dominance continues here from Lemmy and Rick Astley. Now double teaming Biden once again as Lemmy gets back into the ring. Look at these heavy right hands to the face. The tag team champions mean business here tonight. They don't want to let those belts go. As now Lemmy tries the Irish whip. Biden managing to finally put the brakes on, hoping to get a little bit of offense in and get the tag to his partner. And now look at this. Biden just choking Lemmy right across that middle rope. As now Biden hopes to get the tag, and yes he does. Here comes the current president, Donald J. Trump. The bigger man at over 240 pounds. As Trump now with a submission maneuver of his own.
Rope break.
Seated full Nelson. But once again too close to the ropes. And look at Rick Astley coming in, doing the right thing there, breaking that hold up. But he's not the legal man. Referee needs to regain some order here. Donald J. Trump and Lemmy were double teaming him there, and Biden didn't seem like he was in a rush to get in the ring and help Donald Trump out in his moment of need. As now Donald Trump tries fighting back, comes off the ropes, completely mistiming that move. As now Lemmy sends him for the ride off the ropes, picks him up, beautiful back body drop there. The elevation on that really had to do some damage to the current president. Not a hair out of place though, has to be said. As now Trump goes behind, look at this, picks Lemmy up. What's he going to do here? Beautiful atomic drop there, a presidential atomic drop. As now he looks to get the tag to Joe Biden, but wait a minute. Lemmy turning it around with his hands around the throat of the president, and now with these heavy right hands to the face. There may have been a moment there for Trump to get the tag to Biden, but that moment has all well and gone. Nice drop kick there by Lemmy. I'll tell you what, Lemmy and Rick Astley may be the greatest tag team we've ever seen in this sport, and look at that, the referee not even safe from these two men. As now Lemmy picks him up, beautiful sidewalk backbreaker. As Donald Trump may be in a world of trouble here as Lemmy goes to the top rope, drops the big elbow right to the stomach, right to the abdomen. Very impressive thus far from the team of Lemmy and Rick Astley, as it always is. Now look at this, Lemmy picking him up, drops him across the knee, what a gutbuster. And now Astley going up top, drops the big leg right across the throat. This one may be over right here. As Rick Astley showing us some of the finest dancing skills this planet has ever seen. Well, a bit of a mistake there, a rare misstep here from Rick Astley trying to lift Trump up. He can't get him off the ground. And look at that, the referee giving Biden a back body drop. I'm not quite sure why. But nonetheless, Donald Trump with the opportunity to turn this around. And look at this, Trump wanted the tag to Biden there. Biden not on the apron where he should be. But it's not going to matter. Rick Astley once again trying to lift the president off the ground. He's not that strong. And look at this now, Trump has snapped with Biden. This has descended into chaos here. As Trump trying to knock Biden off the apron, Biden will not go down. As Rick Astley once again, the stupid idiot, trying to lift Donald Trump off the ground. But a bit of a falling out between the two former, well, one president and one former president. Now finally getting a tag to Biden. It's clear to see that these two men don't like each other. The question is, can they keep putting the differences aside as Biden very slowly gets to the top rope? What the hell is Biden doing up there when he gets his balls impaled on that top turnbuckle? And now finally Rick Astley gets the tag to Lemmy, comes in and takes Joe Biden down. You've got to believe that if Biden was a bit quicker off the top rope there, the presidential pairing would be firmly in control of this match, but Biden taking far too long. And now Rick Astley punishing him for that mistake. Another surfboard stretch doing tremendous amount of damage to that man's body as Lemmy tries to knock Donald Trump off the apron. Of course, Lemmy's still the legal man here. As now Lemmy sends him into the corner, leapfrog, goes to the top rope. What's he going to go for? Here in a beautiful elbow drop, just as he hit on Trump a few short moments ago. And now Lemmy. What's this move? I got a pedigree. Busting out a new move here for this match. Nailing Joe Biden, trying to knock Trump off the apron. As now Lemmy hooking the leg, the shoulders down, and unbelievable. Lemmy and Rick Astley have done it again. Still your tag team champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still the PGW Tag Team Champions, Lemmy and Rick Astley.
Well, look at this, Lemmy and Rick Astley victorious, but once again, these two just can't get along. As the celebration goes on in the ring, the fisticuffs continue on the stage. These two just can't get along. I swear to God, I'm going to pull this car over in a minute if they can't stop fighting. But nonetheless, Lemmy and Rick Astley victorious. Good night, everybody.